from California, I said, hi, nice to meet ya. Can't afford to fall in love, but I'm still beneath her. She paid me daddy money, dropped the top in a Beamer. She said money over everything, but I don't believe her.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Side Hustle. If you haven't yet, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jason.
And I'm Rick, and today we got our boy
E Smooth in the cut.
E Smooth. We all rocking fucking pandas today, man.
Yes, sir.
Pandas?
The lows, man.
Oh my dunks.
What the fuck is that?
We're all wrong. But man,
Yeah, lows.
speaking of all wearing dunks, fucking StockX, man.
Dude.
Facts.
Did y'all see what happened?
Fake X?
Fake X.
Fake X,
They stopped
yes.
fucking revealing the authentication. That's gonna save them a lot of money as a company, but overall lose a lot of money because of customers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about save.
No one's.
I'm saying it's saving in cost. That's
Yeah.
it. But
them for
the
sure.
customer, for as a business, man, that's what they want.
But I mean, like, I feel like who's gonna fuck with that now?
yeah, like
Well, dude, it's crazy because I've been seeing on TikTok lately just people buying hella fakes from China, like DH Gate or some shit.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
And-
hella.
and
Yeah.
reselling them on StockX or what?
Well, I don't know about that.
Like,
It's
just in
just them
general?
keeping it. Yeah.
Damn.
I see that all over TikTok for sure.
Yeah,
crazy.
that started as a big TikTok.
Hey,
wave.
I would be there, bro, but Chinese people, they ain't that big, bro. They don't make shit bigger than like 11s and shit.
It's
Damn,
fucked up.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't even think about it like
Mhm.
that.
Even the fucking
Otherwise, I'd be rocking raps, boy.
even the Babe shirt y'all got me. It's a 2X. I put it on, and I'm just like, I'm gonna wait a little bits longer to wear this one. I'm not thin enough yet,
No way, is that skinny,
dude.
Oh, it's because those brands are fucking.
Yeah, and I like my
slimmer.
fits like a fucking like a decently loose shirt, you know. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, it's not like impossible either. I've worn some bogus shirts when I buy them. I put them on, and it's just like, no, mom, this dude's like,
But like you knew that when you bought it?
no.
I was about to say, damn.
Because I think
no.
there's a difference. Because I think there's people that know it don't fit them and they'll rock it. They'll
My-
buy it.
That one time that Alex pulls up to State Farm. Dude, tell us why Aviation Cars pulls up, bro.
Uh,
And he's wearing the tightest shirt, bro. It had to be at least extra small, bro. Tightest Nike shirt. Didn't even have fucking space to breathe, bro. One of my coworkers was like, damn, bro, like, why is he borrowing his sister's blusa?
no.
That shit was so tough.
Like we couldn't stop dying.
Yeah, I got Angel a Babe shirt too, and it's like the same. Like it's a little too tight.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, dude. No, but I bought shirts where I'm like, no, this looks good, you know, and then I fucking get home, try it on. It's bogus as hell.
You don't try them on then at the store?
Depending on what store it is. Like, for
That's true.
example, like last week I ordered this fucking turtleneck for like the party bus and shit.
Yeah.
And it got here last week. I tried it on, and the rest of all the fabric is like elastic shit, and it was just like right here, basically, like a fucking
No.
it's just a fucking a crop top, damn near.
Like it would have rolled up.
it looks
Shit, 'cause
it looks
it's
so
elastic.
bogus. Yeah,
I want to see you wearing, dude.
it's right down the stairs. I'll
You
put it on.
should have worn it for the potty, bro.
Yeah, shut up.
I will literally
Oh,
restart
man.
this
Oh,
shit.
hell no.
That shit was bogus. I walked into the room. I told Jenny, I was like, "Yeah, this ain't it." She's like, she just made a face. She's like, "Fuck, take that off."
No. Hey.
What was the first pair of like hype shoes, or I guess like the first time that you started picking your own style in school?
Damn.
Like as a kid, I guess.
I was
you know?
probably like, I would say like first or second grade.
Yeah.
Got me some fake Cortezes,
Sheesh.
Okay.
but they weren't actually. The style was like a Cortez, you know, but it wasn't actually Nike. They were Chivas shoes.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You probably ran.
Like it was a Chivas logo, Chivas color, you know, but they were like Cortezes. You
Yeah.
know?
That's sick. Yeah,
you
yeah.
probably ran fast as fuck with those.
Oh
on.
my god, I was so fast.
Sheesh.
For me, I don't think I had flash shoes like that when I was growing up. You know, my parents would take us to Famous Footwear every year before school started.
Facts.
Max
The yearly
two
pair?
pairs. Max
Oh,
2 pairs, bro. So I had to get probably some. They're called like Adidas, like All Stars, I think, or Superstars. Superstars, yeah. And I had these blue ones with like the white stripes and shit. Were fire as fuck. Probably had those bitches for the longest time ever. And then once I started working, I think my first pair of shoes that like I actually wanted were some NMDs.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Yes, NMDs.
I was gonna say the first pair of shoes I really wanted was also the Superstars.
Yeah.
Is it Superstars or All Stars?
Superstars, I'm pretty
It's
I
sure.
don't think they're
Superstars.
all stars.
I think it's Superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't those? No, I'm tweaking. Never mind.
But I loved the shoes so much. I remember my cousin or my uncle Rudy had them.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my mom, I want some Rudy shoes. I want some Rudy shoes. Like,
That's
I'd
sick.
cry for them. One day she finally got me the Superstars.
That's
The
dope.
black and white ones, like the OGs. Those are dope as fuck. The first pair of shoes I actually bought, because obviously I was working with my dad when I was younger.
Yeah.
He'd pay me a petty $30 on Saturday. After 9 hours being out there.
Ew.
And I was like 8 or 9, so I guess
It
whatever.
was back in the day, boy.
Yeah, back in the day, $30
That shit
back then was $50.
Yeah, man.
Nah, probably more, no?
Nah, I don't think
Inflation's
so.
a bitch, man.
Yeah, God.
The
I don't
dub,
know.
you can't do nothing with the dub.
Maybe actually, because I remember like the first shoes I bought, and I was really influenced by my brother Alonzo. He was a skater and shit, and he's like, took me to Zoomies, get those and some Globes. I don't know if you guys remember that brand.
No.
Sounds familiar, bro, but I don't know. I think my brother was into skating shoes like back then too.
Yeah, it's called Globe, and it was just a puffy ass tongue, like fat skate shoes. They were all black with like some like little bit of green.
Kind
on
of
it.
like Osiris's?
No, those
No.
are bogus. I would never put those on my feet.
You describing Osiris's, bro.
Yeah. You're basically
Oh, okay.
describing
No,
them.
those are okay. Osiris's are high tops.
Oh, you're right,
By fat tongue, I mean like a Nike SB.
I was gonna say like SBs.
It's very thick tongue.
prominent, yeah.
But it's not like fucking like bogus sticking out like Osiris's.
Mm.
No, Osiris's damn near had handles on those bitches, bruh. No, but the first pair was Globes, and they were like $60 probably, which is like now if I buy $60, like pay $60 for shoes that I fucking love, it's a fucking steal.
Still.
Back then, my mom was like, "No, my God," blah, 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 like tripping on me for like fucking
Facts.
spending my own money on them. I'm like, bro, you know. And then that was the first pair I ever bought that were of like shoes that, or maybe any kind of clothing piece that I liked a lot. That was like besides some whack shit. But I remember growing up. Nah, not growing up. I was probably 13, 14. My mom would send Giovanni to school, to fucking elementary school. She's dressed like a fucking straight up pussy, like. Just like
Pussy destroyer.
dude, like sweatpants and some bogus big ass jacket. I'm like, bro, you look so lame. My mom would be like, my mom would be like, déjalo, está. She's comfortable, está cómodo, it's not, you know, like leave him alone. I'm just like, pussy boy.
That's crazy.
Judgmental ass, bro.
Dude,
I remember it.
it's because like I feel like I was dressed the same when I was younger. I look at pictures and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I'm dressed like a pussy. Except like sometimes I had like the Hulk shirts and Spider-Man shirts, and I was like, those are fire, you know.
Those are fire.
But like when you just dress you like a fucking wuss,
Like a dweeb.
yeah, like a straight dweeb. I'm like, what the fuck? So when like I have my younger brother, I'm just like, I'm not gonna let that happen to him, you know. And I'm telling my mom like, oh, don't let him dress like that or this and that, you know. And he's like,
Yeah.
he's comfortable. Back then, Jay didn't give a fuck, you know. Jay's changed a lot in the past few years. Like even the fucking a certain pair of dunks that were like purple, green, orange, and they were really cool. He was like, those are so ugly, this and that. And then now he likes them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's just like, it's wild, like seeing your younger siblings change like that and shit.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Were you guys ever any weird kids in school? You ever do anything weird?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so I have weird things I've done in school that I feel like I will never forget, that I was just like, I can close my eyes, put myself in that moment, and I was just so ashamed or embarrassed of what I did. Not ashamed, and just embarrassed of what I
What'd you
did.
do, bro?
That I just
What
such
the
a
hell?
loser.
They
Okay,
up here jacking off in the school bathrooms and shit.
all right, that's
Shit,
weird.
Patrick.
And that wasn't even the bathroom; those are the classrooms.
That was in my biology class. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Did y'all ever play obviously Super Mario 64?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When you wanted some kind of like round or whatever the fuck it was, or a mission, he would do that thing where he spun and he's like, yoo-hoo, and he did the piece.
Yeah, and yeah.
I don't know what we were doing in fucking like PE, but I was just having a good ass game, or good ass time. I don't know what we were doing, but I won or some shit, like our team won, and I just did that. I just spun really fast, and I went. I look over to my right, and then my teacher was looking at me, and she just smiled, and she's probably like, "What the fuck is that kid doing?"
Mrs. Burden?
Huh?
Mrs. Burden? Oh,
I wasn't here. No, I was.
Say what grade was
This
it?
this had to.
I'm like, is this high school?
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking about like elementary school. This had to be
Hell no.
third grade, fourth grade, possibly second. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember. I was not very like in tune with school. I feel like ever.
Really?
I don't really remember. Maybe I do have a picture of me going to, because you know back in elementary, you'd actually have Halloween parties and get dressed up and shit.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I have a picture of me dressed up like the Yu-Gi-Oh, like the main Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Goku?
No, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Goku.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No way.
That's fucked up, bro.
I wasn't even thinking about what he said. I just was already thinking, when Rick started talking, I already just started thinking of him as Goku. I don't know why.
Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, yeah. I
Like, I had
loved Yu-Gi-Oh.
The full suit and like a mask, everything, bro. It's just hilarious.
That is crazy.
I don't remember his name. All I remember from Yu-Gi-Oh is Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Facts,
No
Blue
way.
Eyes White Dragon. And the fucking, you collect the 5 cards and that big ass boss dude would form. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I remember watching the show all the time, and I had my binder literally of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh,
That's
hey.
I was a fucking loser.
Yeah, for real, you were.
That and
We used
Pokemon
to-
cards.
We used to take the cards from the kid with the binder.
He told me that you and your brother would do that.
Me, Jesse, and my brother.
Oh my god.
Some fucking like one of Jesse's neighbors, or like he was from the neighborhood. He wasn't a
Mhm.
direct neighbor, but would always tell him to like show us his collection and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He'd come with a fat ass binder of Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, would take them all.
No
Straight
way.
rob his ass.
Right in front of him, or he'd walk out of the room or some shit, and you just do it.
No, he would show us like outside, and like we'll tell him to go like bring something else too, and but leave the binder, you know.
Yeah.
So we just finesse him and go inside.
Poor kid, dude.
I mean, dude, we're probably like in 3rd grade.
Yeah. No, I did the same type of shit. I was a thief. Now
No, hey.
I don't remember stealing like from friends like that.
Well, he wasn't a friend. I didn't know his ass.
Oh, okay. Damn, I can't even share the story. I stole something and I just realized I can't even share the story. It's fucked up.
Why?
I'll tell y'all after.
Oh my
Fuck,
god, you fucking
dude.
All right.
Nah, and when I was younger, I don't think I got into trouble like that, you know? I think the only weird thing I did is I just played soccer every day, you know? Motherfuckers be like, why you playing soccer so much? I'm like, I just love playing soccer, bro, you know? It's just something that I just thoroughly enjoyed, you know? So I would just play soccer every fucking day. I'd be like, let's go play soccer, you know? After school, let's go play soccer. During the recess, let's go play soccer, you know? I was like that soccer kid, you know?
Dang. What was the weird thing you did in school? It was like some Naruto shit, or someone asked you your name and you said beep boop.
Oh, stop, dude, stop. Dude, so this is a core memory that was locked for the longest time because it was just so embarrassing. And then sophomore year,
That's the Mario memory for me.
and then someone sophomore year reminded me of it, and it was just like I just remembered all of it, dude. Basically, this is what happened, dude. So I didn't know any English growing up. My parents only knew Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So obviously didn't know any English, you know, going to kindergarten for the first time ever, you know. And you know when you go to kindergarten, you go a couple days before and you have these little like cute or like
Yeah.
like cubetas, you know, in the
Is that called
hallways.
open house when you do that?
Yeah, some shit like
Yeah.
that.
I don't remember.
And you go take your crayons, your notebooks, shit like
Yeah.
that, right? So I'm pulling up, fly as fuck, this Yu-Gi-Oh backpack, and then I see these 2 white kids with the same Yu-Gi-Oh backpack. And me just being like a social butterfly, you know, just trying to make friends and shit. I was like, damn, I'm gonna go say hi to them, you know? They fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh, I fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh. We finna be best buds, you know? But then I see they're white, so I'm like, damn, I don't know any English at all. So I'm telling myself, abort mission. Bro, I try to turn around and they see me and they point at me. They're like this, and I'm like this, no. They come up to me, and apparently they're trying to tell me, yo, what's your name? We have the same Yu-Gi-Oh backpack. This is this, about this. And then my dumb ass trying to speak English, I was just like, papri boo 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 boo. And they just started dying of laughter, dude. And just started pointing at me, just run away. And I was just so sad, bro. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
They're like, no way, the new student's a fucking robot.
Dude, that shit was so
Cyborg,
pop, dude. Oh, hell no.
Now I think about it, I guess I remember like in kindergarten, which is really early, you know.
Yeah.
I got in trouble. I had to stay after school for some shit because I was like standing on the desk. I forgot what I was doing. I was standing on the desk doing the like the chicken dance thing. Like that shit. In kindergarten, literally kindergarten. Like that's so early. I don't know where that came from or what, but I literally remember that. And I had to get picked up from my parents that day. Like after I had to stay like 30 minutes after school or some shit.
Dude, kindergarten was a wild time, bro. Especially for me. Imagine this. You have triplets in your class, bro. So I'm just chilling there.
No way.
I'm just chilling there thinking to myself, how the fuck are they all sisters? Like, how is that possible? You know, like my brother's
Copy
like
paste.
2 years younger than me. So I was tweaking, dude, the whole time. I remember I went home. I was like, Mom, like, esas hermanas, like, son hermanas, but they all look the same. Like, how is that possible? I was just so shocked, dude, as a kindergartner. That shit was so wild with me, bro.
Did I know them? Who are the triplets around here?
The triplets? I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spanish class.
okay.
And, oh, fuck, I forgot the other one.
That's crazy. I remember 2.
Yeah.
What happened to the third one?
I don't know. Because dude,
I do remember too. Now that
What?
Either one went missing. That's fucked up. Or you remember 3, but there's only 2.
There's for real 3 though.
No, it's for real 3. I know. I
feel
know
like
what
I've
happened between them. You know, basically, this is what happened. Basically, one of them was just like in high school, she was like a cheerleader, like that kind of girl. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The other
Oh
one,
my god!
the other one was more like a skater, like kind of like more tomboyish,
Yeah.
and the other one was more like a vegan and like into like
Mhm.
Actually,
nature and things like that. You know.
It's cool as fuck how like you can have twins or triplet or be a part of
and they're not
triplets,
the same.
and you're into your own.
Yeah,
thing
it's
and shit.
crazy. It's wild. Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Facts. My dad's a twin,
No way.
like identical. Yeah.
Yeah. So is there a chance that you could at one point have twins or not?
They say like it skips a generation.
Yeah,
So
but
what-
I always get it confused. Is it so right now you're the second generation? So it's
Well,
your
see, I
next
don't know if
generation?
it's my siblings and mine kids or us.
I think
what I
if
mean?
it skips a generation, it would be
Like skipping us,
it would
and
be
one of our kids.
it'd be
will
your
have it.
kids.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. His kids,
Yeah.
kids, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which makes sense too because you have 2 siblings that have had kids and there's no
Yeah.
twins in the family.
Twins.
Damn, that's wild as fuck.
But that's only 2 out of 6 people though
Hmm.
that have had kids for
Yeah.
like our siblings.
I found out months ago too. I forgot who had twins, but there's like a potential possibility that I could have twins,
No way.
which would be crazy.
That would be
If I
crazy.
remember the story correctly, because my sister calls me out every time we do a fucking episode or a podcast. She'll be like, "That didn't happen." I'm like, and what was the truth? Like, what happened? That's how I remembered it.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't remember, but that's not what happened. I was like, how do you know what happened if you don't remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Pussy. I'm just kidding.
that's why I don't know. The whole skipping generation things is confusing because like,
I don't.
What if
I think
it's
just
one
like
of
a
our-
myth.
yeah, I think so too.
Maybe.
It's all gotta be luck, bro.
It has to be folklore or some shit.
I mean, there's definitely some like genetics to do with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But fucking my family always says like me or Ranger are gonna have twins too.
Dang.
Like my mom and my sisters.
That'd be wild as fuck.
For real.
Imagine some
That would be wild.
some little wikis
Hi, bro.
doing the chicken dance.
Yeah, 'cause
Hell no.
my mom has 2 twin sisters.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, my dad and my uncle would literally like match and shit.
No
like,
way.
Like family parties, like you wear a red flannel, I'll wear a blue flannel type shit.
That's
Same
sick.
hats. Like I would always get them confused growing up. I'd always go saying like dad to my uncle, like growing up. They're literally identical. They do the same, like
I've seen him. It's
they would
wild.
do the like
The same mannerisms y todo.
yeah, and like they'll do their like hair and mustache and beards the same
No
at
way.
the same time type shit. you know?
No way.
It's E-Man's dad, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy as hell.
they're identical twins.
And E-Man's brother looks a lot like your dad and their dad. It's
Yeah,
insane. Back to the masturbation story in biology class.
Oh God.
I'm like, wait, what?
I'm about to say me too.
What are you talking about?
Dude, we were in biology, and this motherfucker has cargo pants on, and he's got his hand through his pocket. You know, cargo pants are spacey. He's got his hand through his pocket, and
Playing some pool.
he's just tugging the turkey, bro. He's just going at it and shit. And we're like, what the fuck, It was me, Jacob Goldberg, Kyle Trusty, and maybe Luna. I don't know. We go up to the fucking teacher, Mr. Yoder. Free Mr. Yoder, man. He went to prison.
He went to prison.
Mr. Yoder?
For
Yeah.
what?
Embezzling money out of like his own company or some shit. Like
Money
that.
laundering, basically. Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
I
wild
never
as
had
fuck.
him as a teacher though. So.
Oh,
Me
okay. But yeah, we're like, Mr. Yoder, fucking, Patrick is. I remember Jacob Goldberg took the lead on it. He's like, sir, he's touching himself. He's like, leave it alone, guys. But you don't understand. Leave it alone, guys. I was like, what the fuck?
Hell no.
Like, how are you not gonna fucking stop him? And then we were all just like, dude, it smells weird in here. We're like freaking out and shit. Bunch of dumbass shit. I remember those fucking days in biology class, like being like the labs and shit, doing stupid ass stuff. Fuck. So someone in this class that was like my biology partner, it was like 4 of us. We're like talking about the stupidest shit, getting kind of like dirty, dumb with the stories. This dude says that he came out of the shower one day and his mom sees him. She was like, oh my God, you're just like your dad.
What the
we were like, oh, dude, what the fuck are you telling us this? Why would you tell us this? Like that your mom said this about you? Like, what the fuck?
Hell no.
Oh my
Hell
God.
no.
I hope he made up that story because that's some weird ass shit.
That is some weird
Yeah, what
ass
the
shit.
fuck?
Nah, I'm pretty sure someone caught him like masturbating in middle school too at Northwood. Yeah, there was some other white kid for sure.
I don't know. I wasn't there for that one. I remember in high school, he was doing that shit all the time.
Yeah, he was. I remember I had Mr. freshman year, and he was in my class, and he would just go to Mr. class, grab a laptop, and then just start, like, he'd have, like, his little magazine, just porn, and you just start jacking off in class.
Oh, hell no.
That shit was wild.
Did anybody else notice? Just you or just
Everyone, dude. Everyone noticed.
What the fuck?
Mr. just be like... He was so nonchalant. He did not give a fuck, dude. He was cool as fuck, though.
He was cool as hell. I literally only passed that class because of fucking Jose Arispe.
Yeah.
I'd copy off his fucking homework in geometry all year long.
Yeah.
Mr. knew what I was doing. He's just like, all right, class. Now that I think about it, he kind of talked like fucking Obama a little bit. I don't know. Oh my God, you remember White Obama?
I don't.
You weren't there yet. It was an assistant principal at fucking North. We called him. Everybody called him White Obama.
He literally looked like Obama, but like a white version.
No way.
And he talked like that all quiet. He's like, all right, boys.
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah. Did you guys have any stupid wild times in those like biology classes or partnering up with your fucking classmates? Nothing dumb.
Nah.
No.
Not really. Not
Really went to school, man.
Shut up, bruh. Remember this one time it was me, Dylan, and 2-3 other girls. We were talking about some fucking like dirty shit in 8th grade, and we're just like getting deep in the conversation. The bell rings. Alan, and fucking Dylan gets up, bent over. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Dylan was funny as fuck.
For real. Share the story you're gonna share.
Which one? Oh hell no!
Come on, man. I'll take care of all the bleeping shit.
Basically, this is what happened. Basically, right? So I had these lab partners, right? And they're all just beautiful women, you know. But you know, they had some racks on them, bro. All of them.
Yeah, hold on.
And I was just close as fuck with them, you know. It was just straight chilling, you know. And then basically, like towards like the last couple days of school and shit, like. I don't know why, bro, but it was just like must have been good weather outside, bro, because they just start shaking their tits, you know. And usually I would never be doing work, you know, so I'd just be like vibing, just chilling, you know. But this time I was actually doing my work for once, you know. I was like, I understand the material, all right, let me do my work, you know, because I would just copy off them because they were smart as fuck, you know. But they're just shaking their tits, bro, and I was just like, all right, I'm just chilling, bro, like what the fuck. And then one of them's like, yo, Edder, look up. Bro, and then one of them just flashed me, bro. In the middle of class, bro. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I got so red. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
What was your first thought? Like, what the fuck do you do or say?
I was like,
thank
this
you.
little bitch is big as fuck. And I was like, what the fuck? I was just so shook. I was like, I never thought something like this would happen at school out of all places. So I was just shook as fuck, dude. And I was just so embarrassed, bro. I was just like, what the fuck? I just looked down. I was just red as fuck. Probably tented up. I was like, bro, like, what the fuck, dude?
Instant tent? Damn.
That shit was rough, dude. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah. Nah, man. That's wild. I don't think I've ever had an experience close to that. I've never been flashed. I saw a boob on accident at Six Flags once when I was younger.
Guess on accident. Did you hear a funny story about Six Flags?
I looked in the mirror.
Dude, funny ass story, dude. We'd go to Six Flags, right? And I fuck with the water parks heavy.
Yeah.
And they have hella water slides, you know. We were younger. I was probably 12 or 11. Not probably a little older, like 13. And then all of a sudden, right, I find this water slide I want to go on. I'm like, Dennis, you know, come with me. He's like, all right, let's go. And then he sees it's big as fuck, you know, so he got kind of scared, you know. Yeah. So I was like, he's like, nah, I don't want to go. I'm like, stop being a pussy. Come on. He's like, nah. So then I tell him, I'm like, all right, wait for me right here where the slide ends. There's like a little rock right here because it's like, I think it's like Skull Island or some shit at Six Flags. I'm like, just wait here for me, all right? And he's like, yeah, bro, I got you, you know. I go up there. There's a long ass line, probably like 10, 15 minutes. I go down the water slide, happy as fuck. Bro, I try to look for Dennis. He's gone, bro. Long gone. I was like, no
He
way.
pussied out on you?
But I don't know why he left, though, you know, because like I was basically taking care of him. You know, my family were somewhere else, you know. So I was tweaking, bro. I was like, oh, my mom's going to beat my ass. So I looked for him all around the little water park. Nothing, nada. We go to the little like benches that we had where our family was posted up. Nothing, bro. No one was there. I was like, damn. So I'm like walking around like frantically, you know, just trying to look for this dumbass. Tell me why I walked by the fucking lost and found. Dennis is in the Lost and Found, bro. I'm like, what is going on? He screams at me, and I look over, Lost and Found for fucking toallas, chanclas, juguetes, whatever, you know. This motherfucker's at the Lost and Found, dude.
You looked at the bottom of the bin. Dennis just in like.
So I go up to the dude, one of the lifeguards, the people working there, and I was like, "Yo, that's my little brother. You know, can I get him?" And she was like, "Oh, you need to have like a parental figure or some shit to come get him." You know, so I was like, "No way, dude." So I had to go find my mom. She was pissed. She said, "¿Por qué lo dejaste solo? This is this." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
So then we finally go get him. My mom was so pissed. She was like, "Why would you go with this lady? This is this. You know, like why would you trust her? There's something could have happened to you. This is this." This shit was just so funny, bro. And then every time we'd go back to Six Flags, every time my uncle would be like, "Hey, no te vayas a perder, eh? Don't get stuck in the Lost and Found, you know."
That's crazy because nowadays, if you got lost at Six Flags, like it wouldn't be that easy for you to just get claimed. Like, oh yeah, it's my mom. You know what I mean? Like some shit can happen. You know, it's wild. Okay, so my accidental boob story at Six Flags, I had to been like 13, 14 maybe. I just moved here. We went to Six Flags. We were in the wave pool, you know, shit gets fucking crazy. You get in the slime zone where it's just like you're damn near dying, you know. Like I'm too fucking short to be there, but it was just fucking lit as hell.
Yeah.
And this fucking like white girl's like behind me and shit, and I'm just like the wave is like picking me up or some shit, and then it crashes on her. Titty just falls out, and I was just like,
first, how old were you?
Probably 14, 13.
Yeah.
I had to be like 14, I think, because it was like I moved here at 13. No, I moved here at 12 actually. Never mind. Yeah, it's maybe 13, 14. But it was my first boob I ever saw in person. I was like that, and I was just like, and then I remember being like, and the wave just went.
Yeah. So basically, it was sophomore year. Yeah, because I had health class or whatever, and I had this one fucking bitch in my class, and her name was right, and she just came up to me. She said, "Oh, why'd you add me on Snapchat last night?" Or "Why didn't you add me on Snapchat?" Or "Why don't you hit me up anymore?" Something like that, right? And I'm just confused as fuck. I was like, "I don't have your Snapchat. I haven't talked to you outside of this class ever, you know?" And she was like, "No, you're lying. This is this. You know, you added me on Snapchat. This is this." And I was so confused. Like, you're capping out your ass right now, you know? Like, I don't know what you're trying to do, or you're trying to, like, make me seem like this thirsty-ass dude or something. I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's not me, you know? And she's like, "No, it is. I forgot my phone today, but I'll bring it tomorrow." I'm like, "All right, bro, yeah. You can bring your phone tomorrow." But she does. She brings her phone the next day. Bro, the fucking username is literally Edder Tapia 6789 like 32. Some random ass Snapchat name. And I told her straight up, I'm like, "That's not my Snapchat. What the fuck?" And I was like, "Did you message this dude?" And she was like, "Yeah, like I was talking." And I was like, "Let me see." Bro. And they're just talking and shit. And the fake me is basically saying like, "Send me some news. This is this, you know. This is this," and like, and she's basically saying no and shit. And I was like, "Did you send him in the nudes?" And she's like, "Nah, I didn't send him anything." Bro, the last message, all it says is me. The fake me says "turn around." So she for sure sent some nudes, bro. And it was literally at the bottom, all it was for a fucking cigarette, dude.
Oh my god.
So I was like, dude, this fucking fake me is just trying to get some nudes, bro.
No way someone was that down bad. Did you ever suspect anything about like who it could be?
Nah, honestly, I didn't really think about it like that.
After the last story I heard,
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I think I know who it was.
I have an idea, no?
Maybe, dude. Nah, that shit was goofy though.
What? This one's gonna take a bit to think of, but what's like the thirstiest shit you've seen someone do, like along the lines of that?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
Sending nudes for a cigarette, man.
Tough, dude.
That's low.
I remember this also. This one time, dude, I remember vividly. I was at Taco Bell when this all was happening. Basically, I was a chambelán for this one girl. I forgot her dumbass name, but we were chambelán and shit.
Her dumbass name.
Oh, bro, some dumb bitch.
That is his dumbass name.
You guys maybe know her. I don't know if she's in your grade or older.
Yeah,
I know, dude.
She is such a cunt, dude. Oh my god,
she was such a fucking bitch.
Dude, she was.
There's gonna be a lot of beeping in this episode, but do you remember when she beat on?
Yes, they were used to date, right?
Oh, he hit her, right? Oh yeah.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah. Ugly.
I'm thinking of a different one.
No.
I was thinking of one in your grade, I think. Or something, I don't know.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
She's like skinnier and shit.
Yeah. She's like a cheerleader, one of those bitches.
Yeah. No, I was like,
But I forgot about that one.
Once he
She
beat
got
on that.
whooped.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought she beat him.
Nah. He punched her or something. They probably fought.
No
They probably
They went
boxed. Which is crazy too because this is like kind of popular. Not popular. He's like a model and shit.
He's a model. It's wild.
like
What? He's a model now?
He's like in commercials and shit.
Yeah.
What the? I did not know that.
Out of anybody I've ever met in my life, he was at the bottom of the list to expect him to be a model.
Well, he was always into acting though.
He
he
was a
just didn't
theater
have the
kid.
looks, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's
Yeah.
true. Damn.
What the fuck?
I'm waiting for him to get really big before I air out the news.
Hey,
Woman beater.
Oh, hell.
we're gonna sell that story for a pretty
cancel
penny.
culture.
Made of TMZ, man. Look, hey, I got a story for y'all.
Facts, dude. Couple bands for the story.
We do that shit for like $150.
Oh hell no. Cheap
That's
as fuck.
tough, bro. But no, yeah. So we were chambelán for her, and I was already pissed because my parents basically made us be her chambelán, you know.
Mhm.
So it was just annoying as fuck. But basically, this one girl, like was at the party or whatever, and like we were all taking pictures, and like her and her family like took a picture with us, you know, like the chambelanes and like quinceañera or whatever.
Wait, I didn't start that camera. Keep going. Keep talking.
Okay, yeah. So then I'm just like, what? So then we take the picture, whatever, you know, and then the following like days, bro, she's posting like on her social media, basically like cropped the picture, it's just me and her, and basically saying like we're dating and like
Ain't no way, bro.
this is this, you know. And then my
No
cousin
way.
messages me. He's like, "Yo, why is this girl claiming you? This is this." I was like, "Who is this shorty? I have no idea who she is," you know. And I remember I was at Taco Bell and this was all going down. And I remember just messaging her. I'm like, "Why are you like claiming like that we're dating and shit? Like I don't even know who
That
the
is
fuck
weird.
you are. This is this." She was like, "Haha, I thought it was gonna be a funny joke. This is this." I'm like, "Bro, this ain't no joke,
What
bro.
the fuck?
Like, why are you claiming me?" And like, it was bogus because there was a big ass picture, her whole family, like me and like this other chambelán, and then like quinceañera. And then she just crops the pictures of me and her and makes it like her profile picture on Facebook. So then everyone
What
thought
the fuck?
everyone thought we were dating and shit, dude.
Oh,
And I
hell,
was like,
I'd be
what the
Pissed. I'd
fuck?
be fucking pissed, bro.
Yeah, shit already got me fucked up, dude. That was like in middle school, dude.
Ugh.
Yeah, that shit was goofy.
Yeah,
as fuck.
right, bitch. Real funny. We were recording. We're good. My bad. Have you guys ever had a really fucking uggo person like you? And you're like, no way, man.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, damn, I don't know, dude, but
Huh?
Dude.
what'd she say? What'd she say?
She married hers.
Fuck.
She said, I married mine. No fucking way, you asshole.
It's all about the personality, no?
Dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking
For real.
Jamie, dude.
Yeah, I'm not the nicest looking guy, but I have a great personality and I'm really funny.
You're sexy, man. Quit playing.
Oh my god. I chose the wrong Volteña.
I always tell Jenny that I'm like, you're lucky you met Jason before me, bro. Be a different ball game right now. But nah, I don't know. I mean,
No, you know who liked me and I want to shoot myself in the fucking mouth?
oh god,
No shot.
sounds familiar. What's her last name?
Yoshi.
What's she look like? What's she look like?
Yoshi.
She look like Yoshi.
Big nose ass.
Think of a big Native American man. That's her.
Hi, bro. Ain't no way.
Dude, it's like right there, and I just don't know.
If you saw a picture, 100%,
For
you'd
sure,
know.
I would know. For
sure
sure,
you know.
Maybe I'm tripping on this one. Did hit me up once? Or am I tripping?
Oh,
Familiar.
DM'd me once.
that one white bitch. Yeah.
I think you sent that screenshot in our group chat on Facebook.
Yeah.
No,
She hit me up
way.
and I was like, which I wasn't mad because this was when she was kind of hot. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, if I remember,
Ain't no way.
I don't know about that.
I'm just joking. No, but she lost a lot of weight. But I think this was like 8th. No, because I told you about it. I think. I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe.
After they were talking and shit.
After it didn't work out.
Yeah, dude. Nah, I've just never been the type to talk to girls like that. One time I was talking to one girl, and it was never like that because I feel like looking back, I never had that intention of wanting to talk to girls like that.
Yeah.
And I just like, I guess I had this bad social awareness like when talking to girls. because this bitch texted me like at 11 p.m. She's like, I'm bawling right now. I didn't think of crying. I thought of like, I'm bawling on these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And I was just like, haha, nice. And she was like, she said, what the fuck, you asshole? I'm literally crying my eyes out. I said, I was like, no way. I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant like bawling like Kanye West. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think of that at all. It just didn't click with me. But I don't know.
Oh hell no.
In 6th grade once, Rick, you probably dealt with this as a chubbier man. You've been scooped before?
Scoop dipped?
Yeah, scoop. I never actually
You never got scoop dipped.
yeah, but I didn't know it. No one ever scooped and dipped me until I moved here.
What the fuck is scooped and dipped?
You scoop your titty.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You slap it down. That actually felt nice. Bro.
I've only heard of
way.
I've only heard of scooped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, you would scoop it and slam dunk.
Yeah.
No.
That pisses me as it being a fucking chubby boy for the whole my entire fucking life. I haven't had enough with just scooping. I move here and all of a sudden they add the extra move when it's scoop and dunk or scoop and dip. Like
I think you're just vulnerable, man.
Dude, that shit's
I think I was like
up.
the scary fat guy, you know?
Yeah, no, key. Rick was scary.
You were a
dude.
scary fat guy.
I remember going down the stairs in fucking high school. He'd be by the rail. He'd be by the rail, and he'd be having his shoulder down like this, bro. I remember one time Kevin Fish wasn't looking. He was talking to someone. Rick just nails him, bro. He literally laid him out, bro. I was like, oh my god.
I remember hearing about that. Fish is so cool.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
He's cool.
He's into
But
arm wrestling and shit now.
I seen that.
Competitively, that's insane.
It's crazy, yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
That's my boy, yeah, Kevin Fish.
And I'm Rick. Yes, sir.
That shit, I used that shit in the last podcast. It's probably not gonna come out because Rick wasn't here. I was like, my name's Jason.
And I'm Rick.
Tough.
Back to what we were talking about though. Okay, so I moved here and I got scooped and dunked. You know, pissed me off.
By who or what?
Who? Yeah, by who? You remember?
Like in school?
Everybody, dude.
Not
I'm
first
kidding.
person,
No,
first
not
person.
not everybody. Huh? First person is probably my cousin Alex.
Oh, okay.
That guy was a pervert. No, but you ever scoop someone and it just pisses you off and you just had to hit him back with it, even though you shouldn't have? All right,
Nah,
so
bro, I'm telling you, you just got bullied, man.
no. You've gotten scooped because growing up too, I was also the chubby guy that people thought like, oh, I'm big and mean, but realistically, I'm not like that. I'm just a teddy bear, you know. I learned that shit in fucking football. Like, I'm not fit for it. I can't. Back then, I couldn't turn that switch on and be fucking full of rage for like a play. I just couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like mentally I could, but back then I was just a fucking magnificent pussy. Like I just couldn't do it. And in 6th grade, one of my friends, this bitch was scooping me all the fucking time, dude. And I just got sick of it. One day I was just like, fuck the rules, man. I scooped this bitch back.
No way.
And then that's when I'm like, hold on. That didn't feel normal. Turns out this bitch was stuffing her bra, man. 6th grade.
No way, Jason done smacked the tissues out, bro.
No way,
yeah.
dude.
That shit pissed me off. I would just always gotten scooped like that. And she was doing it a lot where I was just literally like, fuck this shit, man. And she just fucking was like dying. She's just like, why did you do that? And I was like, you did it to me. She's like, I'm going to tell. Go ahead. I was like, but you did it first. She's like, damn, you're right. She was my friend, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just like, let me do it again. I'm just kidding.
No way, bro.
That is crazy.
And then in 8th grade, I did it again. Was it? You or something like that?
Some shit like that, yeah. She was kind of bad.
She was pretty, and she would always be fucking scooping me.
What'd you scoop, bro? She had them Hershey.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
Hershey
So
kisses,
I remember like going out like this. She's like, stop. I'm like, what? And then I remember being like, what are you protecting? Like, Hershey kisses, literally, like dealing with she had mosquito bites, bro.
Oh my god. Damn, that's crazy. I never had an experience like that. I was really
Well, no, because you weren't a fat ass.
I was just really skinny. The people would just make fun of me because they'd hold my wrist like this and shit because my wrists were really small.
Oh hell
They just
no!
grab my wrist like that.
Loop around it. And
Yeah. So that was popped, you know, or they'd be like, yo, like stop wearing your sister's shirts and shit like that, you know. I was just really skinny, you know. So I was like,
They told me that too because I stretched them out.
Oh my god.
No. Damn, I remember having this, my favorite pair of camo cargo shorts. Wear them all the fucking time. And then I got a retainer, and I had the big ass fat case for my retainer, you know?
Yeah.
And I'd rock it in the same pocket every fucking day. Same fucking pair of shorts all the fucking time. Just wearing the fuck out of them. One day we're in the playground, I'm playing some shit. just moving the wrong way, and then just completely rips down. And you can see my fucking underwear.
Ah, nice.
my
Wearing the whitey tighties?
No, I wore like boxer briefs at that time, you know.
Oh, beast.
And real sexy, you know. And then that shit's just like torn open, and I'm just like, thankfully I'm wearing a sweater, and I just pull the Edder and I just like tie my sweater on my waist and shit.
Dude, I always do that.
Edder is the
shit.
only person I know that still does that.
I would say I did that growing up, like in elementary.
all the time. We'd be
Yeah.
at the mall and stuff, and my mom would make me and like our fucking family friends we were with, like we'd all just like be walking around like, oh, let's go to Zoomies with fucking sweaters under our fucking waist
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
We did that shit before Scott Disick, before it was cool. But yeah, I ripped my fucking shorts. You guys ever had a situation like that where you fucking just,
Not in school, but yeah, for sure. Like getting to like lifted trucks and shit definitely happened to me.
I've been with you when that happened. I think it was like khaki shorts you were wearing and a rip.
Yeah, like khaki or like cargo khaki shorts.
Yeah.
No way.
For like 3 months ago, we were in the kitchen, and I had these black pants on that I fucking love, and my mom fixed them for me, thankfully. And I'm like, kind of like, I'm getting like past my mom. She's kind of like in the doorway, and the back of my fucking like buckle loop gets caught on the fucking door handle, and it's walking. I was like, fuck me, dude.
No way.
That's happened to me. It's so annoying. Not ripped, but like I don't know if it's because my hip is at the height of the door.
Yeah, that's
But literally,
what happened to
like
me.
I'll walk past like the door or something, you know.
One of the-
Yeah, and it'll
the
go through
loop
the
just
loop.
rips out. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't rip, but I'm just saying I get
Oh,
caught in the door. And
Lucky you. That's literally happened to me in that situation. Also getting out of the car, and it has like that one like fucking loop because of like where the door latches and shit.
Yeah.
One time that happened to me. Rick, do you think you can look back and be like, this is what made me fat, or you think like we're just destined to be bigger people sometimes?
I mean, yeah, I mean just like bad eating habits. But have I always been fat since like I was young? Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I have pictures of me like second, third grade. I was probably already fucking 150 pounds type shit, and like
Damn, yeah.
I was just always big as hell.
You're a bigger kid. yeah.
I didn't get big.
But obviously, if my parents like didn't give me, I'm not saying it's their fault, but like
yeah,
literally since I was a kid, I've always like been big.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was never a year that I wasn't a big kid.
Yeah. I didn't start getting big till 5th grade. I think it was 4th. I'm sorry, not 5th grade. 4 or 5 years old. It was like when Giovanni was born. It's weird. Like
4 or 5 years old.
yeah. I remember Giovanni. Christina was always like a really skinny girl and stuff. I was born, and then supposedly she started gaining weight. Giovanni was born. Supposedly I started gaining weight. The reason Giovanni never got fat.
Nobody else is
There
one.
was exactly, man. Boom. Case solved.
Nice
No,
shot.
but it's not that simple. That's just kind of how it worked out. But I was a skinny kid, and then fucking 4 or 5 years old, I started gaining weight like that. And I don't know. Do you think like your mom overfed you?
Dude, yes. I remember. I'm not saying it's their fault. once
No,
again.
I know, because I have the
It's-
same
It's all 100% your own
Yeah.
responsibility. Like
100%.
I could have been lost weight in high school. Like you know,
Mhm.
like being like
Yeah,
I still can. You know, it's all on me.
100%. Yeah,
But yeah, hell yeah. I remember I was telling my mom this other day too because like I remember vividly like because my parents were always hella busy and like on the go, so we'd always get like fast food and shit, you know. And I remember like as like a kid in elementary, me and my older brother like we would each get the same thing, you know. We'd get like 20 nuggets, fries, and a drink, like each, not
Yeah.
like 10. I would
Yeah.
eat 20, bro. Like he would have 20,
yeah.
and like pretty often, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd always just be on there, like we'd get out of school and then we'd have to leave to go like run errands for my dad, like business and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just like run, and then like we'd go out to eat. I remember like my dad would like I would eat, and my dad would be like, "Are you full? Like you want more food?"
They
And
push
sometimes
you
I'd be like, "You know what? Fuck it. Like give me this too." You know? Like,
yeah.
but like yeah, for sure, definitely started when I was way younger.
They push you in a way, like for me too, where it wasn't like forcing you, but you were encouraged.
Encouraged.
Yeah, it was
more.
definitely encouraged.
If
for
you had the
sure.
liking to, you're just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, fact.
But yeah, my mom, I told her once fucking around the past year, I was like, the reason that we're fat or I'm fat is because of you.
Okay, see, I've never said that.
I kind of was messing around, right? Like we're like, I'll tell the whole story right now. She got upset by it, and I was like, I'm just joking, you know. I was like, but let me give you these examples. This was fucking probably years back. I was probably like 14, whatever. I was like, Mijo, she's like, Mijo, te hago un sandwich. She's like, do you want me to make you a sandwich and shit? And I was like, yeah, you know. And I come inside from playing or whatever. She made me a sandwich, just, you know, from home, regular bread,
Yeah.
meat, cheese, all that stuff. but with a third piece of bread in the middle, like a fucking
I
Big
remember
Mac.
that.
Super stack.
Like a Big Mac. I'm like, I remember being like,
I remember you saying
I remember eating it, right?
Oh my God.
and then it became your favorite sandwich. 3 pieces of bread.
I just told my mom, can you make me a Big Mac?
No way.
Oh my
No.
But there's just a
God.
lot of like traditional Mexican foods that are like not that great for you.
Not at all.
No,
Yeah,
and like
sure.
hella, I remember having hella tortillas with everything.
Dude, everything.
like
But I remember like being like eating that, but then later on it was like the third time she made it, and I was like, oh, what's the point of the bread? Because when I'm eating it, I'm not like, that third piece of bread is max. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember, and she's like, pa que te llenes, like so you get full good, you know? And I'm just like, but I'm having a sandwich already, you know? Like what the fuck? It's just shit like that. Like even growing up, like my parents would be like, make sure you eat a lot of tortillas so you fill up good, because tortillas fill you up. You know what I mean?
Like the carbs, yeah, so they do
Yeah.
fill you up a
And
little
I'm just-
faster.
and it's like, dang, like y'all encourage me too much now and shit, you know?
yeah, saying because like because my parents still are busy and shit, you know. So like my mom would try getting like my little brother and my little sister like fast food, and I'll tell her like you got to make something, or you know,
Yeah.
like you can't be giving them like pretty much the shit that they gave us when we were growing up too, because obviously it's not good for them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Rick's like, you want this shit to happen, huh? No, and I've noticed that because like Jasmine and Angel aren't like that, because Angel lost a ton of weight too.
Yeah, he did.
Like, and I think he grew a lot.
He definitely like
Stretched
went to
out.
puberty and like
Yeah,
hit a growth spurt for sure.
Giovanni had a
He was
point
really
where,
short.
Yeah, Giovanni had a point too where he was like shorter and kind of chubby, where he just gave me like a fat vibe. I don't know why. It was weird. And he stretched out a lot, and Giovanni's fucking taller than me, and he lost a little weight. He'll complain because he has his love handles and shit, but I'm like, dude, those are just like your hips, you know?
Yeah.
He's
You
just-
can lose those too, yeah.
You think so? From working out, you think you lose love handles? Like,
It's
Yeah,
mainly
eventually.
diet though. It's mainly diet.
well, no, I get that, but I feel like it's almost like it's just like you know, when you put your hands against a girl's hips. I don't know if you guys talk to girls like that, but like you feel but when you feel like you grab a girl's hips, right? You feel that it's just like the shape of it. It's not fat or anything, right? It's just
Yeah.
the shape of like, because especially women when after they have kids, they have more curve in their waist because
Yeah.
the cervix opens up and then the fucking the waist widens out, right? And it's just natural and shit. You feel like on a guy, like how would you lose that? Like,
I mean,
feel
you
like-
could be fit enough to lose it.
Yeah. It's just
Really?
literally just.
Is it like a casual normal thing? Probably
just
not.
stubborn fat, yeah, dude. You can definitely lose it for sure. Even women too. That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, I've seen women. You know, and you grab their hips, and it's like some of them don't have love handles like that.
Mhm.
You know, but with that whole situation, you know, like obviously I can't relate. You know, I've always been really skinny.
That's fucked up, bro.
But
We always talk about this where I'm just like, man, I'm a fat ass, and he's like, and I want to be bigger, and I'm just, he's like, he's like Chubbs would be like, I want to be able to have to walk through the doorway sideways.
That's what I
And I'm
told
just
my
like,
grandma, dude.
you would hate it.
Nah, dude, it's because it just sucked being really skinny, you know. So it's just like I would eat a lot, you know. Like I would
Yeah.
eat so much food, and I would just never gain weight. Dude, I remember my mom would make us enchiladas, and I'd be like, "Yeah, give me 5," you know. And I'd eat 5, and I thought I'd eating so much. I was like 10, you know. So it was like I was pretty young. My dad would eat like 10, you know. So I was just fuck. It's like, why can't I just eat more, you know? 'Cause I just hate being so skinny, but also like I played so much soccer, you know. So
Yeah,
it's
probably
like,
so.
that's true.
even if I ate
Your intake had to be way higher than
5,000
Yeah.
calories, like I was playing way too much soccer, you know. So it was
Yeah.
just hella cardio, you know. So even if I ate so much food, you know, like I couldn't gain weight because I was burning it all off, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's why I was always like struggle just to like gain weight, you know. Like I feel like I could lose weight like really fast, you know. Like I just have a high metabolism, and if
Yeah, I
I
was gonna.
really like focus on my eating and stuff, I could definitely lose weight really fast. It's hard to gain weight, you know, because I am still pretty active, you know. It's just that you got to eat a lot of food, you know. Obviously, I can eat a lot of shitty food if I really wanted to, you know. But now it's just not convenient, you know. Because before, I mean, for sure, a couple years ago, I would just eat whatever the fuck I wanted, you know. And just I was like, I need to gain weight, But now it's just, you know, I'm just a little more mature. And I know if I eat certain foods, I'll get bloated, or I'll just feel like shit after, you know. Because I can eat a whole large Domino's pizza if I wanted to, you know, and some wings by myself or some fries, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll feel good for 20 minutes, and then the rest of the day I just feel like
Feel
shit,
shitty.
dude,
Yeah.
you know. So it's,
You feel mucky and heavy.
yeah, you just feel lethargic and just not the move for sure, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I feel like everybody. I mean, like everybody has their own different like metabolism speeds and shit too.
Yeah.
Because like growing up, I'm telling you, me and my brother would both have a shitload of food. Like would max out, and my brother was always skinny as fuck, bro. Like
exactly. Yeah.
he's always been hella. He's 4 years older than me. He's always like smaller and skinnier than me. But we would both like eat the same junk food, like max out, like same type shit, you know?
Yeah.
But like he just never gained weight like that.
Giovanni's calmed down the past few years, but when he was a little younger too, he was the same way. Like he would just fucking eat whatever and eat more than me, more than not, and much more often than not. And I'm just like, why am I the fat one?
It's tough.
I'm like, it's not fair. It's annoying. I feel like I don't have like I want to lose weight and be thinner and stuff, but it's like I'm so pussy. Like I feel like I'm not. What's the word?
You're not driven enough. You're not driven.
Dedicated.
I feel like I don't have. No, that's not the word. I always do shit, but
like you're just comfortable.
Yeah, I guess I'm comfortable where I'm just like.
Or you just think I'm just a big person.
No, it's not that, because I know that I'm not. I know I'm not at the end of the road where I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm just like this.
Yeah,
you know? I don't have enough discipline. That's what it is.
Oh,
myself where I'm just like.
Literally, that's everything.
Yeah, this one is everything with anything too, and I'm just I don't have enough discipline where like.
Why do you think you don't have that?
I think it's comfort within myself. Like, she loves me. She's loved me when I was a little fatter. You know what I mean? Or more pussy and fatter. Like it's just like I seemed like that years ago. I feel like when I look at pictures and shit, you know. So I think it's just comfort of like, she'll never ask for this, but it's also me like. I wear the shirts that I want to wear. I wear the jackets I want to wear. Like I fit into like the things I want to wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, damn. Like I'll see Junior sometimes, or you like smaller guys. Sorry.
Stop, bro.
And like, not Wade, but I'm saying
smaller guys.
Saying the fact that you can rock a fucking XL and it's got a loose fit and it's nice. And I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, and like companies like Playboy. They make shirts they used to. They were XL and that was it. You didn't go higher.
Yeah.
And so shit like that would be like, what the fuck, man? I want to wear whatever and shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But then I also keep in mind too, I'm like, even if I lost the weight, I wouldn't be an XL. I just have broad ass shoulders. I have a big back, like you said.
Nah,
like,
but you don't know that though.
True.
Really? You think
you could lose more weight,
down.
bro. Yeah. You right now you're what, 2X?
Yeah.
You could be an XL for sure. In a year from now, definitely, bro. Like
maybe. I'm just so pussy. Like I'm not disciplined enough. I'm just like, I'll eat something, you know. I'm like, oh no, I want something sweet.
yeah.
And just like I'm such a fucking fat bitch with that shit, shit like that. Like I know I could do it. I know I could, but I don't know. It's just hard discipline. And I've done it before. I did the keto diet in 2019 in December. To me, the hardest month to do it.
Did you actually do it, or did you actually like it?
I liked it.
No way. A lot of people don't like it.
I didn't have a bad experience.
Like you went into ketosis y todo?
I didn't do the test, because you know that they have strips and shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't check to see if I actually went into ketosis.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it for 26 days in December, and I lost 17 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah. And you can look at pictures from then.
And you weren't even working out?
No, nothing.
Yeah, that's what my mom did too.
Nothing, just that.
Just the diet, yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, man. But like, I'm thinking about like, damn. I think to me it's harder to eat clean and work out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I like working out and I'll never stop. I know that for sure. I love it. But then I come home and you had such a good workout. You're fucking hungry that you just want food that'll fill you. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
Like, dude, I don't want to get home, eat like a fucking horse, eat lettuce and shit like that, you know?
No, it's because I'm saying that's also the thing. You only eat lettuce and like salads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You need to eat other foods though.
I ate a lot of meats and stuff, which is also bad because I remember in 2017, I went to the doctor and he's like, you don't have high cholesterol, but it can get there, so watch out. So when I did the keto diet, that's the only thing I didn't like. I didn't feel bad, but the only thing that was scaring me was like, I'm having a lot of meat. You know what I mean? A lot of red meat, chicken, stuff. You know, chicken isn't bad, but my mom likes to cook a lot of red meat, and it's not very good for you, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends. There's different studies and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're having like healthy ass red meat, you know?
Healthy.
But
red
like
meat,
usually, yeah. It's wild how like everything can change the way you eat though. Because when I was gonna propose to Jenny, I was like, I think 2 months before that, I started planning everything out and shit, and I was like getting super nervous. In the 2 weeks specifically before that, I just started eating differently, where I could not get full, dude. Jenny, do you remember how many tacos I had that one day my mom made tacos here?
How many?
17, 16 tacos.
What the fuck?
That's pretty standard for me.
Yeah, damn.
I was just so. Was this after I proposed or
If
before?
you in the teens, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, someone need to cut you off, man.
Dude, yeah.
That's the worst when someone cuts you off. You just feel like a piece of shit.
I felt like a piece of shit that day because they're like, get the guys, like, why are you eating like that, you know? And I was just like, dude, I am hungry as fuck, man.
Yeah, dude, that should be happening.
I was just like eating.
Yeah.
I was just eating like, I would eat like I usually do, right? And then I'd be like, I'm still hungry, dude.
That's the worst.
What the fuck?
That's the worst.
I remember we went to the Illuminati's once. Illuminati's, I need 2 slices and I'm good usually, you
No
know?
way, the deep dish pizza?
Yeah. And I had 2 slices and I'm with Giovanni, Danny, and my brother. I'm sorry, Jenny, Giovanni, and Danny. And I'm like, I feel like I haven't eaten a thing.
That's the worst.
And it was around that time too. And I was just, it's so wild how like the stress was consuming me almost.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like my body literally wanted more because so much was going on. And shit.
That's crazy.
Like I was so stressed out and nervous to make sure that this proposal like went well
Yeah.
that I just like needed to eat more and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up.
No, that's crazy though, because you're for sure, your mind stressing that much, you're burning hella calories. You feel?
Mm.
Even if you're not thinking about it or not
Yeah.
working out, you know, you're
Yeah.
just like mentally stressed and you're just, your body's probably at a higher temperature, you know, you're burning more calories,
Yeah.
you're probably hungry.
Yeah, but
that's just real.
I remember that shit specifically. I remember when I had 16 tacos, like that's when like Jenny and my mom were like, "Are you okay?" Isn't it? I was like,
No.
How big were the
way.
tacos?
regular tacos.
Regular
man.
size.
Regular fucking.
That's crazy. That's a crazy number, bro.
He was about to try to justify it and be like, "Oh, they were smaller, bro." But
Yeah.
nah, man, no chance. They're regular size.
Yeah, that's tough, dude.
What's the most amount of tacos you guys have ever had in one sitting?
Probably want to say probably 19, 18.
Damn, I'll probably say like 10.
In Mexico, for me, it's 10 or 12. I think
Yeah,
it was
like-
12. I think
Because
Yeah.
like they'd serve them like they're the smaller
those
ones.
are smaller in Mexico. Yeah,
They'd serve like the 5 plate or whatever.
yeah,
I probably had like 2 plates of those.
yeah. 5 plates, fire.
Yeah.
And smaller tortillas, but double tortilla, you know.
Double to be filling you up.
And you get more full over there because they have some oily ass fucking tortillas. in
Dude,
there.
no cap. They dip him in the oil.
They
Yeah, they'll
literally do.
purposely do
They
it.
literally do. Yeah, and it fills you up even more. It's fucked.
Facts.
Yeah. So
But
those
yeah,
small tacos, yeah, probably like
10.
18 or
For-
19.
Damn.
Because I had like 15 of my own, you know,
Uh-huh.
just like 3 plates of those 5 ones.
Yeah.
And then my sister didn't finish her tacos. My mom didn't finish her tacos. I'm not just gonna let them go to waste. You know? I'm just gonna throw them away. I was like, fuck it, I'll eat them, you know.
Jeez.
So I was
Jenny, can you turn off that main camera for me, please? This one's still recording. We're good. We can continue.
I was just devouring those bitches, bro. You know, it's just
Thank you, honey.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just love eating food, honestly. You know.
Yeah.
Even when I
facts.
was younger, like
Yeah, like if you see, it's different. If you ask me how many you think I could eat, oh, it's probably way more.
but do you
but I
stop
probably-
yourself?
Yeah, I don't like. I wouldn't max out every time like that. You know.
No, yeah, you're right. Because dude, I learned this shit the hard way too. You know, like I just wanted to gain weight so much. You know, I just wanted to eat so much. One day we went to the Chinese buffet here in Crystal Lake, bro. Maxed out after a soccer tournament, dude. We played 3
Yeah.
games. Maxed the fuck out. I had literally like 4 or 5 plates full of food, bro. And then
Jeez.
fruta and then fucking nieve. Oh my god, dude. I've never felt full in my life till that day, and I felt good for 10 minutes. And then after that, I felt sick, dude. I just wanted to vomit.
Yeah, fuck.
Like
that.
it was just so bad, bro. I was sick probably for like a week, dude. That was literally the definition of gluttony, dude. The fucking pecado, one of those
Yeah.
pecado mortales is overeating and shit.
It
I
is,
felt that
yeah.
one time.
Dude, that shit was fucked.
When me and Jesse tried doing the pizza challenge, bro.
What's the pizza challenge?
The, like this fat ass pizza.
And Buddy's in McHenry now?
Yeah. It's like you finish the pizza, you get like how much is it? I want to say like a rack or something. I don't remember.
How big's a pizza?
I don't know. I thought it was like a couple $100, but,
maybe,
and then
but-
and then the whole meal was free and shit.
Yeah.
But it was like
It was like $100 pizza, no, or something like that.
some shit like that. Yeah.
If you didn't finish it, like, you got to pay for it
I'm trying to think how big it was. I know it was like
It's like
80
those-
inches or something
Those
like that.
big ass ones they put in the.
in the wood fire. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I don't remember, but
But I
dude,
remember
I
these
swear
guys
we
were
were close.
These guys in
man.
the group chat were like, "We got this shit." Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Who went to go watch you, Dylan?
No, Junior was there.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it was just me, Jesse, and Junior.
Oh okay. I thought Dylan went too,
Or he might have. I don't remember. But,
but
dude, me and Jesse fucking ate, bruh. We fucked
Y'all
that
finish
thing.
it?
Nah, hell no.
Nah.
It was because it was timed. I
Mm,
think you had an hour or 30 minutes or something
Mhm.
like that.
yeah.
And it starts when they bring it out. But, dude, it comes out hot. You got to wait like 10 minutes.
that's messed up.
Good.
That's
it's fucking-
fucked up. What
it's
the hell?
steaming. But they added so much cheese and layers of like toppings, bro.
That's gross. I can't do cheese.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was probably like this. It's not,
No
and it's not deep
way.
dish. It's like the
regular
you know,
pizza. Yeah.
the regular like square cut pizzas, you know.
Yeah.
But it was probably like in the middle because it kind of all sagged into the middle. So thick, bro. Dude, we maxed out. I'm like, man, I gotta go to the ER after this shit. I felt like shit.
Because they had that one burger at DC Cobb's. If you finish it in a certain amount of time,
yeah, that
you
one
get a
was-
shirt, dude. That's so.
That's what I'm saying.
I would do it, but
we
you
did it
get
for
a
the bread.
shirt.
So.
I remember going like weeks ago, and I was looking at it. I was like, a shirt. I was like, that just tells me I'll be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like if it was harder, the prize would be up there and shit.
Facts.
Is it like free meal or not even?
I
don't think
so. No,
It's just a free shirt.
I think it's called the Challenger or something like that.
Challenger. It's like a 2-pound patty.
2 pounds. I thought it was like less than that. I don't know.
2 pounds? That's light work, man.
Because I've had a 1-pound patty before, and that shit's light.
Yeah, I can fuck
Rick said 2 pounds. That's 8 quarter pounders.
Sheesh.
I've never been a type to like fucking puke easily like that. But I remember in 8th grade we had football camp in the summer and shit. And my mom was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go someplace, so I'm gonna get you Tommy's and shit." My fat ass was like,
Tommy's be smacking.
for real, get
Tommy's
the
is
pizza
good.
special and shit. So we went to Tommy's. I don't know. We went to Pete. Oh my god!
Pizza.
I'm like the kid from The Conjuring. Biscuits, Billy.
I don't remember that
No.
shit.
But anyways, we went to Tommy's. We got my fucking pizza special. I go home. I devour that shit. I'm done eating. I'm like, damn, I have like 20 minutes to get ready for football.
Damn.
No way. I thought you meant for after football.
I fucking wish. I
You
would have hit.
snapped.
We're at fucking football camp. Thankfully, we didn't have gear on and shit, you know, just helmets, I think. We're fucking doing like, oh no, we did have gear on because we're doing shoots and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking going full on. This was back when our coach was a cocksucker. Crab walks and all this fucking shit. We're like,
Not the
I'm like,
crab
bro, we're like
walks.
200 pounds. Me and Rick are like this.
With the gear on.
For real. We're going so hard. I remember just taking my fucking helmet off and going, just puking on the fucking grass.
Oh,
And then
hey.
fucking Alex Tapia, he saw me and he's just like, "Hey, you okay, Pukey?" He's like, "Go fuck yourself, man." Like I was just like, oh my god. He kept calling me Pukey for like 2 weeks. I was like, shut up, man.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, but that shit had me fucked up. I was like mad full.
Dude, the last time I peaked before I did like a month ago or so, it was like 8 years ago, dude. I remember I went to the indoor with my cousins and shit. They're fucking stupid as fuck, dude. They're hotboxing the car with cigarettes.
Oh, hell no.
And I'm like,
Gross.
what, fucking like 12? I don't even know how old I am. Young as fuck. Going to the indoor to go play soccer. Dude, and they're just hotboxing the car with cigarettes. And like that shit fucks you up, dude. That's why every time I smell just cigarette smoke, it just makes me nauseous, dude. So I was in the back dying, drinking my water. I was just dying. Play the whole soccer game, so like my lungs are already fucked from playing,
No
right?
way.
Playing and inhaling all that smoke, you know?
Mm.
We go to McDonald's the next, or like after the game, they devour like 6 fucking McChickens. I was so hungry.
God damn.
Dude,
Dude,
the
the-
munchies, man.
Dude, the next day, I had the worst stomach flu of like all time, dude. I just couldn't do anything. I was vomiting everything. I was sick probably for like 2 weeks. I couldn't eat shit, dude.
I've thrown up from nicotine before.
It's
with
so
fucking,
gross, dude.
I've never smoked cigs or nothing like that, but with like dip and shit, I like caught a buzz. Fucking
You did that?
felt nauseous as
The fuck is dip?
Really,
Tobacco.
tobacco dip.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
You put that shit under your lips right here, just let it soak in.
It's
Like chewing tobacco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you spit it in the water bottle and shit?
Yeah, you spit the fucking.
I had a different thing, but it was the same.
some.
Kind.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're called like patches. Like it's not
Mm.
actual raw tobacco. You literally just put it's like a little like pouch. And
Wait, so I always get it confused with
Nah, you were hanging out with too many Wonder Lake kids.
nah,
so
I mean, just
tobacco-
nicotine.
is the actual thing, and then nicotine is in tobacco?
I don't know, honestly.
What do you mean?
You're not to this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because you smoke tobacco, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then it's the nicotine in the tobacco that makes it addicting?
Yeah.
Right? That
yeah,
fucks
yeah.
you up, right?
Yeah. But like I'm talking about like raw tobacco, like chew, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like that shit literally had me buzzing. Like it was weird. Like if I was like drinking, you know, like
No
What
way.
the
it was the
fuck?
first time I ever did it. I put a couple in, fucking buzzing. We ate. We went to like KFC or something to eat. I was feeling nauseous as fuck.
Fuck.
Just fucking yacked, bro.
I don't understand how people like that shit. Like,
Yeah, that shit's
weird.
gross. The only
Well, I'm
time
telling you,
I've
it's like catching a buzz. Like,
yeah.
I guess.
but
so,
it's not.
like,
It wasn't. It literally tastes like a mint.
I've always
like,
wondered. People say like, "Oh, I got a Nick buzz." Like, I'm like, wonder like what that feels like and shit.
Yeah, me too, but I don't know. Fuck that. The only time
hell
I've
no.
ever smoked, I was probably like 10 years old. my dad smoking outside with his homies and shit. And I just see him just trying to be like my dad and shit. And I was like, yo, I was like, what are you smoking? And he's like, it's un cigarro, mijo. And I'm like, let me hit it, or like, let me smoke it. And he's like, all right. He just gives it to me.
Your dad?
Dude. Yeah.
No way.
He just gives it to me, and fucking I just take a puff and I just start dying. 'Cause I just inhale everything.
No way. Your
oh
little
my
ass.
God.
You were like the monkey in The Hangover, just smoking fucking squares like that.
Dude, that shit was so
That's how you got to do
gross.
it, though. He knew you wouldn't have fucked with it. You know?
Yeah, for real. He snapped with
Can you
that.
turn the camera back on and record it again, please? Sorry. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, that shit was gross, though,
I
dude.
think I've told the story before, but like my first time ever touching a cigarette was like that. My dad fucking was smoking one.
You
like,
smoked it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was smoking in the. I think you just ruined the story. I'm just kidding. But he's like smoking one in the back of the house, like in Vancouver. Goes to the front, just fucking throws it on the floor, doesn't step on it. I remember just picking it up; it was still fresh, and I was like,
No way.
disgusting.
Yeah, dude. I remember.
I definitely didn't smoke it correctly, you know, but I just remember like inhaling. That was it, just sucking on it, and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, me too, dude. That
I've
shit
literally
was
never
choking
smoked
up.
a cigarette ever.
Yeah, fuck those.
I never
squares.
will. No, fuck that. It's disgusting. I've never taken a hit out of fucking Nick or nothing like that. That shit's
You
dumb.
just said you took a hit when you picked one up.
Sorry, I mean like the the
Those
electronic
little-
nicotine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
I meant like a traditional. Like,
No. My only ever time I've touched a fucking cig was that time, but
Me too.
I don't even think that counts because I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
didn't smoke like that, you know? But like these fucking the shit that these kids be smoking and shit, that shit is dumb as hell.
Yeah.
I don't get this shit, man. People just hanging out and like bitches just be holding their fucking like USB, just doing whatever. I remember being at Rod's house once and this bitch is like, I swear to God, I'm like addicted to nicotine. I'm like, yeah, bro, what a flex. Like, what the fuck? Like, why talk about it like that, man?
Yeah, that shit's.
well, they're literally
corny.
addicted.
No,
I know
yeah, it's
it
crazy.
is, but like,
That's
but
why
the
they
way,
do it.
but I get that. But one thing is being addicted and be like, oh, I need to stop, you know. But this is just like I'm like literally addicted to this.
But
shit.
do you
Like,
do you
she's, like,
think
flexing it?
do you think addiction is real?
100%?
Like, you don't think someone can just like not be addicted to the next, like, right now? Let's say, for example, I've been
I get what you mean.
smoking hella shit, you know, and then I'm like, all right, I'm not addicted no more. I'm gonna stop.
I really think
You feel?
I think it is a lot of the self-discipline.
It is.
I feel like a lot of people are stronger than
But-
others to like just cut it cold turkey.
But I also think that it's not that easy to just be. It's not just discipline. I mean, a big part of it to me, the biggest thing is discipline. But I do think that it goes deeper than that, where it's just like if you get yourself so fucking hooked, you literally feel mentally like. I think that's when it becomes like a lack
Exactly,
of mental
but-
health, where you're just like, I literally am unoperable without this. You know?
Exactly. At that point, that's what I'm saying. It's mental, so isn't that literally just discipline?
That's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't that just be discipline? You know, 'Cause I understand certain drugs for sure,
Yeah.
like heroin and shit. Like, you're literally about to die if you don't take it. You know,
Yeah.
like once you get addicted and things like that.
But like, do you think you could just try heroin right now and like just never want to do it again?
see, but that's different. 'Cause that's a one-time thing. You know, I'm saying more like,
Yeah.
let's say I start smoking every day.
But like
30
heroin's
days.
addicting though.
Yeah, you're right.
So like, you think you'd be able to just do it once and not, you know? I don't know. It's
I
weird.
think
Yeah, I
I
don't
personally
know.
think so because I'm a controlled person with shit like that.
But I mean, like, what we're trying to say is heroin's addicting. Like,
No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like even some people say weed is addicting. I've had it,
No, people say that weed is not addicting, but it is.
but it's a gateway supposedly. But I don't know. I've heard both things.
people
I've
try
heard-
arguing that it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it
no,
just
yeah.
'cause
People
they
say
like
that
it,
it's
yeah.
not addicting, but they are addicted to it because
I've
they
heard-
can't function when they're not high.
exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So what I'm saying is like, let's say I start smoking cigarettes, for example,
Mhm.
because it's really hard to stop smoking cigarettes, right? Apparently, right? Obviously, I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
been through it. But then let's say just 30 days in, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop. You know, I personally feel like I would be able to. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, I don't want to put myself in a situation like that. You know,
I feel what you're saying. I feel like I can
You
too.
feel like-
yeah.
I just. But obviously, certain things for sure I feel like are addicting. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's just more your mental health. You know,
Like it's on you.
100%.
because at the end of the day, it just becomes mental. You know, obviously
Yeah.
your body is for sure gonna crave it,
yeah,
but it's just you trying to find, I guess, like other ways or alternatives to fulfill that craving.
yeah,
Because I think for cigarettes and stuff, there's like Nicorette, right? It's like gum,
yeah,
shit like that, you know.
yeah.
So I don't know. I've always just struggled to just think that like, damn, like addiction, for sure it's real because people are addicted to things,
Mhm.
but it's just more. Like especially for alcohol, you know, for alcohol.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of family members that are legit alcoholics, you know, like they would go to AA and stuff in Mexico, called los alcohólicos, you know.
Mhm.
It's just like, damn, you know, like you can really just choose just not to drink, you know.
Yeah, literally.
It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to me. Or people, especially like smoking weed, you know, I feel like I have a lot of friends, a lot of family, you know, that just smoke a lot of weed, you know, and it's just like a lot of them depend on it, you know.
It's sad because I've known so many people that are just like, yeah, it's because I smoke, just because it helps me with this, so I feel better because of this. I'm like, dude, but did you actually walk into it thinking that you really needed the help, or you got so used to it for so long that this is kind of your excuse you use to continue it? You know what I mean?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's.
But what do you think about like people that actually use it medically though?
No,
That's
exactly.
fine. That's what I'm saying. You walk into it needing, like, you want to like. You start using it because you're like, oh, well, it helps with anxiety, so let me try this out. Cool, it helps. So this is why I use it. That's different than growing up at 14, 15. You've been smoking for years, and now you're saying, oh, it helps you with this, but you didn't walk into it with needing help for that. You know.
But like, what if it just developed over time, anyways? Though
I think to me the way that works in my head, right? I'm not saying it's in all cases, but the way that developed is they get so anxious that when they go 2 days or whatever without smoking, and they're used to going every day. That's just anxiety that got built off of like, it's like if you're a baby, you're so close to your mom, you're used to being with your mom all the time, that when you're separated from that, it starts giving you anxiety. Separation anxiety.
That's true.
To me, that's kind of that's kind of like what I'm incorporating, is where I think if you're smoking every single day and all of a sudden you're done for 2-3 days, you're like, oh, I need it because I need to treat my anxiety. Yeah. But the anxiety is from being separated from weed or that drug.
I think, from my perspective, for example, for those instances, it's medical, you know. Someone has cancer, someone has a specific condition, you know, that
back pain.
Yeah, things like that, you know, it's for sure needed to alleviate that pain, you feel? But what I'm referring to is, you know, people that started smoking, you know, because they tried it or whatever, and they ended up liking it, or they ended up liking the feeling that it gave them. And now because of that, they can't let that go, you know? Yeah. Because I've definitely know a lot of people that they just can't stop smoking, you know? Yeah. They'll stop smoking for max maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, and they'll get back to it, you know? So I'm not saying that weed's not good for you and it's bad or some shit like that, you know? It's just more that people really do depend on it and really are addicted, you know? And that just makes me sad, you know, because I feel like there's other things that... Or it's like more they do it to fill a void, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
You know, or they just can't cope with the things they were coping with. So they'd rather just smoke and just not think about it or feel a certain high, you know, so they don't have to deal with it, you know?
It's in general, for all drugs in general, like the fact that my mom or this person has to take a pill or take a hit of this just to feel better is sad in general. Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. It's not shaming people of like, you shouldn't smoke. It's the fact that we have to, and we're going to 40 years from now probably take some kind of drug because the doctor recommended it to us, and we have to take that to live day to day comfortably. You're not feeling pain in this fucking knee or some shit like that, you know? Yeah. It's just sad.
It's crazy too, because how we were talking about diets and stuff, because obviously I'm into fitness and like health and stuff like that. And there's certain people, for example, psoriasis, right? It's like a skin condition. Yeah. Apparently there's really no cure for it, right? But apparently people have done it's called the carnivore diet, where you only eat meat and you only eat animal products. And literally like 30 days after doing this, the psoriasis is basically gone.
Damn.
So it's just, what is psoriasis?
I don't know how to explain. Honestly, if you look it up, basically like your skin gets like really like patchy and like flaky, and it's just like, I don't know. If you look it up, you're like you'll know what it is. You know, I don't know anyone who's had it, you know, but I've seen it like on podcasts and stuff, and it's crazy because your diet dictates a lot. You know, even for like just certain things. You know, like your health, like your hair, you know, just like your eyesight, things like that, you know. It's just really like your diet, because like our ancestors would always eat like organic foods, you know. Yeah. They'd go hunt, eat an animal, this, like la cosecha, you know, from like the plants and shit like that. They would eat that stuff. But now we're so accustomed to eating so much processed foods, you know. Yeah. Just like polysaturated fats and all these things, you know. It's just not healthy for us. And that's why we have so many like chronic like illnesses and so many chronic, you know, like health issues, you know. Yeah. But it's crazy, like your diet literally can change your life, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the older people in the small towns that my parents are from, Mexico, it's like these people are dying at like 90 something or like late 80s, and it's just like it makes sense because of the fact that they have such like local and natural like produce and meats around them and stuff. You know, like, it's not processed. That
I agree with that too, because my grandparents, like both my grandparents, that like not mostly, but like probably the last like 20 years of their lives lived in the U.S. and shit, you know, getting like food from over here. Like they'd always get like fast food and stuff that like my dad would bring them and stuff. They had like they were in like worse medical conditions, you know, than my grandparents that have never left Mexico, and like they like grew up on a small farm and like a self-sustaining farm where they get their own like food from there, you know. And I feel like that has a lot to do with it because like they were 100%. Never exposed to like hella processed foods and shit, you know.
Yeah, it's wild. Diet is like everything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you guys want to go over some quick reviews of the Drake album and wrap it up?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. What are some standout bars to y'all?
I didn't really listen to the whole album, honestly.
Oh my god, you had one assignment. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's been a minute since I've been excited for an album to like listen to it like the whole way through. I don't know.
And this wasn't one of them, or was?
No, not really. I mean, I was hyped for it, like because obviously, you know, I already knew it was gonna be a lot of fire songs, but like, I don't know. I feel like I have a very short attention span with music lately.
I feel like,
I don't know why.
So do you think you're more eager to listen to a 14 track album or a 3-track EP?
Fucking a single, dog.
Yeah.
No, be realistic. The two
that is realistic.
Okay.
No, yeah, because that's a more common thing, you know, singles.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about projects. Or something.
So even
a 3-song, I probably won't listen to it in one sitting. Like,
dang.
Unless I will, because I'm not no diehard Drake or 21 fan, you know.
No, that makes sense, I guess.
But yeah, I wasn't really. I listened to some songs. I probably listened to like the first 3 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I mean, I fuck with Drake heavy, you know, so I definitely listen to the album a handful of times, you know, like front to back.
Yeah.
But definitely other artists, you know, I feel like I just don't. If I don't resonate with them like that,
right.
I won't listen to the album like that, you know.
That's what I was telling Alan yesterday or the day before. I was like, or yesterday, like he's one of the few people I know, maybe him and Jay, if that. Maybe him and Jay that actually listen to albums like front to back, and I'm not saying just like, oh, well, if I like this person, no, like just to try it out, you know what I mean? Like I'm like that. Same with Alan and Giovanni. It's just cool because you get a lot more from an album when you actually take it all in front to back straight.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Damn. So you only listen to the first few songs, and you just like you don't have any curiosity to keep going.
Not really. I feel like the songs that get popping like come out to light anyways, you know, like they come to light.
That's true. Yeah, I guess.
Like,
damn, I don't know.
The ones that like the bangers I'm gonna hear around social media or like see, you know, like
that is true. But I don't know. Me like
I said, if I was a huge Drake fan, I probably would listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not even that because like.
But it is.
No, it's not because like I guess let's say.
Well, because I don't care to, you know.
Oh, I'm just saying not because of Drake specifically. I'm thinking of other albums where I'm like, okay, I'm 3 songs in and it's good. I'm not gonna just stop because I'm like I know that there's more there and I want to see what else is there.
Yeah, I mean.
So this can be for an artist that I fuck with or I don't fuck with at all. Or it's my first time listening to this project. It's like Realist K. He's a really good artist. He put out his debut album and that shit was really fucking good. I'm 4 songs in. I'm like damn, and that just I've heard. I guess because the album was good, maybe I was like drawn in to continuing listen to it, you know. But I've also listened to bad albums where I'm like 3 songs in, I'm like this is kind of whack, but I want to see what's there, you know? I think it's just the curiosity of it, you know? But like you said, I think it depends on attention span. I personally don't think it depends on like whether you fuck with that person a lot like that. I think it's basically having the patience for it overall. But you also have more patience for someone that you love, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even for like the Bad Bunny album, I only listened to like 3 songs when it first dropped that I fucked with when I played it for the first time, you know? And there's just so many songs, and you know, I was doing so much shit. I was like, I don't got time.
I remember listening to that front to back, and I listened to all of it within the first 24 hours it was out, and I only like 3 songs from it also.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like 3 of them only resonate with me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then after listening to it, just like
more ones pop out.
That album grew on me.
Yeah, that's
that was fire, bro.
Yeah,
songs are fire. Yeah.
Like at first, I was like, man, a few songs are good. That's it. And then the more and more I listen to it, I feel like that song evolved with everybody throughout summer.
Yeah,
it was wild. Like it was a really cool feeling. And I remember Jenny was like saying that a bunch of her students like stayed up to listen to it, this and that. Like the album's fire, and Jenny listened to it. She's like, this album's whack. And then I was like, I like these songs, you know. And now we both fucking like love the album front to back.
The album's fire.
It's a good ass project. But yeah, some standout bars from Drake. What are some Drake and 21 Savage? Let's pay respect. 21 Savage keeps the fuck up. I personally think that in Jimmy Cooks, 21 Savage went harder.
Yeah, he carried for sure. He carried for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like he was an artist that I did not expect all this from him. Like in 2016 when they were on the fucking XXL freshman list, I was like,
But he had some good music though.
he has really good music.
That Issa album,
That's
Platinum by himself.
That's a really good album.
Yeah, dude.
Or I Am Greater Than I Was.
Yeah.
That's a really good album. Like really good projects. But in 2016, I was like shitting on them. Him or Uzi, fucking Kodak.
Dude, that XXL Cypher, classic.
Classic. It's a golden moment in fucking pop culture.
No
sure.
cap, dude. That one was fire.
Yeah, but no, 21 went hard. He has a fucking line that I love when he's like, I come from the hood, so my trunk is in my, what is it?
So my trunk is in the front.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me of this time like in Mexico where my dad like snuck a gun in the engine. You know, I'm just like, they be on some shit like that. It's wild.
That shit's real.
Yeah.
I think, there's definitely a hella bars and shit that I just fuck with.
He said, took her panties off. This bitch is thicker than the plot. I was like, sheesh. It's a good one.
He's nice. He said one time, he said, why you pulling up at 1 a.m. and sit on the edge of the bed?
Oh, yeah. That line.
Like, come on, bro.
I saw it everywhere.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
What are the ones?
Or I love on Broke Boys when 21 Savage says, I got more stripes than Adidas, and then Drake in the background, he's like, yeah, I got the stripes with fuck Adidas, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, I love when he says that.
I love Drake's malicious flow. It's hard.
That shit's so raw. Let's see what else.
When Drake said, in this mansion, I'm Macaulay Culkin.
I don't know what that is.
The kid from Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. It's wild.
That's sick.
That was a cool one. Yeah, but it's a good ass album. It's a good listen. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the second to last song, I think, 3 p.m. in
3 a.m. in Glenwood. On Glenwood.
On Glenwood, yeah.
With 21 Savage.
So as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's not a Drake. That's not a Drake That's not a Drake song. Like that doesn't, to me, as soon as I saw that title, that didn't fit in the collection of 4 p.m. in Calabasas or 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Because it was on Glenwood.
Exactly. It said on, and I was like, okay, they did something different, you know?
Yeah.
And then you listen to it, and I'm like, this is fucking 21 Savage on a Drake record.
Yeah.
It's literally just 21 Savage on a Drake beat. It's wild as fuck. And he kills that shit.
No, he's not.
It's good as fuck. And then I guess it's Fuck Me by Drake, the outro. That's a really good outro.
No, yeah. Overall, the album's fire for sure.
It was good. I feel like there were some titles that I was really hyped for. Like, I thought that Jumbotron shit poppin' was going to be like stupid
like
lit
anthem,
like some kind of Astral type beat where it's just like it had the anthem sound to it, you know?
Yeah.
And when I heard it, I was like, man. But the song is good. It's just the fact that some of the titles are so hard that it disappointed me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like on BS, I thought it was gonna be a whack song, but it's fire.
Me too, and it's
that one's a good song.
It's one of the biggest heaters. Yeah,
that one goes hard.
Yeah, from the few tracks I did listen to, what I really liked, like, I mean, to Drake a little bit could get a little repetitive to me. Like, you know, he switches it up a lot, but like just his overall sound kind of sounds a little repetitive. But the production was really good on
really good production.
Lil Yachty was on it, right?
Switch up.
And that one song, I thought it was Lil Baby doing the ad-libs, but it was Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
He had a lot of like writing credits too on the
3 or 4 production credits
and writing too.
And writing, yeah.
Lil Yachty.
That's crazy, but I was shocked by that because I didn't know that Lil Yachty produced.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, on the Nelk Boys podcast.
I was about to say, did you guys watch that?
I didn't watch it, but I saw some clips basically saying he was with Drake the whole time when they were doing the whole.
I was gonna say that makes sense to me.
He said he's been with them for a minute now.
Yeah.
He said a couple months that he's been with Drake.
That's fire. That makes sense to me because it was like 2 days before that project came out. He was thanking Khaled for letting him finish the album there, and Yachty. And I was like, okay. I was excited because I was like, one, Yachty was also part of the rappers that I was like, this kid's not gonna fucking do shit later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One hit wonder with fucking Broccoli and shit. You know. Yeah. And no, like it's crazy that he's like alongside Drake. You know. So when Drake said, you know, Lobo, it's like, you know, thank you for this and that, and I was like, he brought something to the album that I'm really excited to see.
Yeah, you got to watch that Nelk episode.
I need to watch it.
It was fire. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Nelk's podcast because like, I feel like the terrible host.
I watch him for the names,
but I only like it when Bradley Martin's there.
Yeah, he's a
Bradley Martin
good
is a great interviewer,
dude. Yeah, he was on that one. It was bad. It was good.
I can't handle stuff.
No, but Lil Yachty gave a hella insight on like music shit is just fire.
I need to watch that shit. I saw one where he said that Drake you can't pay Drake for a feature. Like he'll only do it if he fucks with you.
I bet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, like, come on.
Yeah. And that makes sense to me because I feel like Drake is always quick on catching waves and shit.
Facts.
When he got on that shit with fucking Blockboy JB.
Yeah, anybody he puts on, anyone he gets on, shoot.
No,
that's a Blockboy JB one.
Was it Look at Me or some shit?
Wait, what are you talking about?
X.
Yeah, that's the X one.
No, I'm not talking about that song. My bad.
No,
but the cover uses eyes for the.
It's like purple and shit.
Yeah,
that song is so fire, dude.
Look something.
What are you guys talking about?
The Blockboy JB Drake song.
The shoe.
Nah, that's just a.
Oh, that's just him, right?
Say, that's a.
Look Alive.
Yeah,
Look Alive.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
Alive.
Serious,
Thank you. I knew it was Look Something.
Look Alive. Look Alive. Yeah. Nah, that's what people also say.
Same with the smiley.
That Drake is what's it called? I forgot what the word is, but he just finds these small rappers and basically puts them in the limelight. But people say that he like exploits them, kind of, to stay relevant.
That's such cap. He doesn't exploit.
Like with Lil Baby,
it's just the
with,
fact that
with Smiley, with
that's all cap.
Blockboy
It's just
JB.
the fact that he's relevant and
he can
cares about
literally
music.
put anybody on.
God,
he's at that point. Like,
and I think it's just him being like creative as an artist and interested in it, where he just like hears a sound and is like, yo, I'm influenced by that. Let's fucking work,
I even saw an interview too where OGZ said he has a song with Drake too.
No way.
Which is like, I feel like they're in two different worlds, So
same thing with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher has a Drake feature.
No way.
And I'm excited to hear that shit. Yeah.
Oh, it's not out yet?
No.
I was about to
same with OGZ. It's on
no
his
way.
next project. He said he's got a feature though.
That's gonna be hard.
Because he did like a whole video in Toronto and shit, like with Drake or some shit like that.
That makes sense because Shoreline Mafia had a fucking wave for a moment, and Drake follows waves like that.
Yeah.
Not in I mean, I'm a big Drake fan, right? So I wouldn't think of it as like, oh, let me clout chase off these guys. It's just the fact that like he's big on giving fucking hat tips to like, yo, you snapped,
But
that's what I think it is.
Even if he is doing it that way, or even if he is like trying to catch his wave to stay relevant, like that's the smartest thing to do.
It is smart, yeah. Like you're never gonna die out because like this kid more than likely like is never gonna say no to working with him.
That's what I'm saying.
So if this kid's 19 popping up on a fucking new wave and Drake says, yo, let's link, like he's like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
well, he does that every time.
Yeah, I know.
That's what basically Bad Bunny does too,
Yeah.
With the Nata song.
That's
Bro,
true.
that was the first time a collab ever happened between a reggaeton artist and
regional.
regional mexicano,
Yeah, that was fire too.
That
Or
shit was
fucking
fire.
with Aventura too. That was a wild link
Aventura.
up. When I remember seeing that cover, I was like, this is gonna be kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Either way, I'm hyped. And it's wild,
dude.
Like
people were hating on it when they first came out.
I didn't get that hate. I do remember that.
It's the old heads, bro. They
They
don't fuck with reggaeton like that.
Maybe, but that song's a banger,
dude. It's a banger, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
It's a really good song.
And it just opened up the doors for like Grupo Firme did one with what's that one dude's name? Maluma, yeah.
That was dope. Yeah.
I haven't heard it, but that's what I saw that they did a collab.
That's a really good song. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. And then also fucking Maluma with The Weeknd. This is cooler.
No way, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Dude, there's so many like fucking Banda MS with Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, Banda
that was wild as hell. Yeah.
Because he fucks with Banda. He be posting on his stories, just him bumping Banda in the fucking whip.
They'll have people. They'll have like they always get grupos too and shit like to play.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I want to thank you for joining us in this fucking conversation. It's been dope as hell. I think it's been like hour and a half, 2 hours, but it's been a good one.
Yeah, we've been talking.
Might cut it up, make it a 2-piecer. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks y'all for support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Let us know actually who you want to have on next. Maybe we'll jump them in. Maybe
your fucking mom.
if they qualify. Peace.
Peace out, man.
Lately I'm feeling too faded. Have what you want, you can take.